While retail investors focused on daily price fluctuations, institutional capital quietly triggered a massive 500-point surge in the Sensex. This is not just random market noise. The 0.5% jump in the Nifty signals a fundamental repositioning by large asset managers. We are seeing a coordinate liquidity shift back into blue-chip defensive sectors and heavyweight conglomerates. Something important is happening under the hood of Indian equities. Today, we break down why the smart money is moving now. To understand this market movement, we must first look at the main engine of this rally. Reliance Industries commands a dominant position in the Indian economy. Its multi-decade structural moat spans from traditional energy to digital infrastructure and retail dominance. This unique operating model acts as an economic hedge. When the global refining environment fluctuates, their high-margin digital and consumer segments step in to stabilize cash flows. This resilience is why institutional desks treat it as a core portfolio anchor. But that is only part of the story. The Indian IT sector, led by giants like Infosys and TCS, represents a global delivery powerhouse. These companies do not just write code. They run the critical digital infrastructure for the world's largest enterprises. Their business model is characterized by high return on equity and substantial free cash flows. This massive cash generation provides deep structural protection. When macro uncertainty hits, these firms hold their ground thanks to their highly recurring contract models. Here's where the margin metrics become interesting. In recent quarters, both energy giants and technology exporters have shown incredible balance sheet discipline. For instance, the operating leverage in the technology space has begun to play out as wage pressures normalize. At the same time, domestic energy markets have provided steady pricing power. When you analyze the financial statements, you see a clear stabilization of operating margins. This margin resilience is the key catalyst driving the index higher. This structural revenue sustainability is what institutional analysts watch closest. While top-line growth rates might seem moderate compared to post-pandemic highs, the quality of earnings has improved dramatically. We are seeing reduced debt-to-equity ratios across major players. This healthy capital structure makes these companies highly defensive in a high-interest rate environment. The market appears to be pricing in this superior balance sheet strength as global liquidity searches for stable yields. The next signal comes from management's capital allocation. Reliance has embarked on an ambitious expansion of its digital ecosystem and retail network. This capital expenditure program is carefully structured. It relies on internal accruals rather than diluting shareholder equity or taking on high-risk leverage. Management's clear execution strategy in monetizing their 5G investments is now bearing fruit. This provides long-term growth visibility that pacifies institutional concerns over capital dissipation. Similarly, the management commentary from IT leaders like TCS and Infosys points toward an improving outlook. While they maintain conservative formal guidance, their active deal pipelines are remarkably strong. Executives are highlighting a pivot from legacy maintenance work toward generative AI integrations. This transition means higher value contracts and deeper integration into their clients' core business operations. The strategic focus has clearly shifted from cost reduction to high-value project execution. Now look at how the broader sector is reacting. This index rally is occurring against a backdrop of deep structural capital rotation. For months, foreign portfolio investors pulled capital from emerging markets due to rising yields in developed countries. However, Indian domestic institutional investors stepped in with unprecedented buying power. This domestic liquidity cushion has fundamentally altered how the Indian market behaves. It prevents long-lasting sell-offs and speeds up the recovery when positive catalysts emerge. That leads us to a bigger question regarding global macro tailwinds. The domestic IT sector is heavily dependent on US enterprise tech spend. As central banks hint at an eventual easing of monetary policy, global corporations are starting to unlock delayed budgets. This structural demand recovery is a massive tailwind. When Western companies decide to restart their digital transformation projects, Indian technology firms are the first in line to receive those lucrative contracts. But no investment thesis is complete without analyzing systemic risks. For conglomerates like Reliance, volatility in global crude oil prices remains a persistent headwind. Sudden shifts in geopolitical tensions can rapidly squeeze refining margins. Furthermore, if global demand slows unexpectedly, the petrochemical segment could face margin pressure. Institutional investors must carefully monitor these energy market variables to evaluate whether the company can maintain its current cash flow generation. On the technology side, the risks are highly localized. Even though wage inflation has cooled, maintaining high talent utilization rates is a constant challenge. There is also the threat of rising onshore delivery costs if protectionist immigration policies tighten in major Western markets. If software companies cannot offset these talent costs with higher billing rates, we could see renewed pressure on operating margins. This could stall the positive valuation reassessment we are currently observing. This brings us to a critical forward outlook. Are these market leaders trading at reasonable valuations? Currently, the market is pricing in a significant structural premium for India's macroeconomic stability. Reliance trading multiples reflect its transition from a traditional commodity player to a consumer and tech giant. Meanwhile, IT giants are trading near their historical averages, suggesting they are not excessively overvalued relative to their long-term growth potential. Looking at the indices, the Nifty and Sensex are displaying strong structural momentum. The underlying technical and fundamental strength suggests that this rally is backed by institutional accumulation rather than speculative retail activity. This structural support is vital. It creates a robust floor for the broader markets, making a sudden systemic collapse unlikely in the absence of a major global black swan event. From a portfolio perspective, here is how we evaluate these developments. The IT sector is currently on our breakout watch list. This is due to its low valuation risk and emerging signs of a global demand recovery. On the other hand, certain consumer segments that have run up significantly fast may warrant a trim consideration. This helps secure capital and allows for reallocation into high-conviction structural stories that are just beginning to move. This market transition shows that long-term structural trends always outlast short-term noise. If you want to build a truly resilient portfolio, you must look past daily price action. To stay ahead of the smart money with institutional-grade insights, make sure to subscribe to SR Money News IN, hit the notification bell so you never miss our deep dive macro and corporate analysis. Let us know your thoughts on this capital rotation in the comments below.